The city of Chicago is once again at the center of national controversy, this time over an explosive claim that local police were ordered to stand down while federal immigration agents were being surrounded by protesters. A former Chicago police officer and current city alderman, Anthony Napolitano, is calling it one of the most disgraceful moments in the city's history. He says it's a complete failure of leadership and an example of how politics is now dictating police actions, something he calls absolutely wrong. Napolitano, a Republican alderman from the city's 41st Ward who once served both as a firefighter and police officer, told reporters that every cop he knows would have responded instantly to a call for help. He said the only reason they didn't must have been because of a top-down political directive, likely from the mayor's office. According to recent reports, Border Patrol agents had called for help after being boxed in and surrounded following a violent ramming incident outside Chicago, but city police were allegedly told not to intervene. Napolitano described that order as unheard of, saying he'd never seen anything like it in his 25 years of public service. He directly blamed Mayor Brandon Johnson, accusing his administration of putting politics before public safety. In his words, this was about controlling the police for political optics, making federal action look like chaos rather than help. He said, quote, "Officers take an oath to the Constitution, not to the mayor." This controversy comes amid a broader national debate about immigration enforcement. ICE recently launched Operation Midway Blitz, aimed at targeting criminal illegal immigrants who, they say, came to Illinois because sanctuary policies protect them from arrest. Both Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and Mayor Johnson have criticized federal immigration enforcement. Johnson has even called former President Trump unstable and accused him of undermining democracy for sending federal help. But Napolitano says the people of Chicago want that help. He claims residents are tired of crime, tired of feeling unsafe, and angry about their tax dollars being spent on illegal immigration programs while local citizens struggle. When asked about federal officers being sent into the city, Napolitano's answer was simple: send more. He warned that Chicago already had over 170,000 gang members before the influx of undocumented criminals, and now rival groups are clashing over territory and profit, creating a dangerous mix that federal agents must help control. In response, the Chicago Police Department released a statement denying the claims. They said their officers did respond to the scene to maintain public safety and traffic control, adding that federal authorities are leading the investigation. However, two longtime Chicago police sources reportedly told Fox News that the department's official statement was, quote, a cover-up, insisting that officers were told not to help when ICE agents were surrounded. One of the suspects involved in the attack allegedly had a semi-automatic weapon, forcing officers to fire defensive shots after being trapped and unable to move. Federal officials later confirmed that detail. Napolitano believes the mayor's motivations are political, an attempt to push a radical agenda before the next election cycle. He said Johnson's approval numbers are already in the gutter and that this looks like a burn it all down on the way out strategy. For Napolitano, this isn't about politics, it's about duty. He said the stand-down order represents rock bottom for Chicago and that the city he served for decades deserves better. Whatever the truth turns out to be, one thing is clear: Chicago's political and law enforcement divide has never been deeper, and the fallout from this controversy is only just beginning. Before we continue with more updates like this, make sure you subscribe to InsightPulse, your daily dose of bold, unbiased stories that dig deeper into America's most pressing issues. Hit that subscribe button now, turn on notifications, and join the InsightPulse community.